Hi everyone, it's Jessica. I want to talk to you today for 3 or 4, maybe 5 minutes about the points of philosophy of Louise Hay. Many of you know Louise Hay, and if you don't know her, it's a really great time to begin to get to know her work and what she's done for our world. Louise Hay is an internationally known, a renowned speaker and author on the self-help principle. You can change your thinking and change your life. And I can tell you, when I was introduced to Louise Hay years ago, but finally embraced the concept in 2008, became a Heal Your Life, Achieve Your Dreams workshop facilitator and life coach, my life began to transform. Her principles are easy to adopt. They're easy to embrace. And so often when I sit here in my meditation room, which is where I am right now, in my home in Albuquerque, I ponder what she says and her philosophies of life because of the simplicity of them and how easy it is for us to do the little things that can have great big results. And so today I wanted to talk to you about her number one point of philosophy, and that is what we give out, we get back. It's a basic law of attraction principle that everything is energy and energy is everything, and therefore like attracts like. Like vibrations attract to like vibrations. So as you'll notice, maybe you've been to a casino around one of the most enthusiastic tables in the place, like the craps table, and you hear all this excitement and you've all these winners. And that's because the energy is so high and so positive. Or when you go to a party and people are laughing and sharing, you notice that there's even more of that as the evening goes on, because that is what attracts itself. Laughter attracts laughter. Kindness attracts kindness. Compassion attracts compassion. And so when she talks about this point of philosophy, that what we give out, we give back, it also includes our thoughts. Our thoughts are powerful things. As Mike Dooley says, thoughts are things, so choose the good ones. And if you realized how much control you actually have over choosing your thoughts, you would be absolutely amazed. You would feel so empowered. You would feel as if the sky was the limit. And so if you could just trust that that saying is true, that you are powerful beyond measure, you'll realize that you can begin changing your life, your circumstances, simply by changing your thoughts. You know, it's interesting, I've been involved with a very, very dear friend of mine for a lot of years, and I've noticed that we have different perspectives on life. We look at things so much differently. And although we teach similar philosophies, we see things much differently. It's human nature that our default point is, our default setting is actually negative. But we didn't come into this world with negative feelings and thoughts. They're things that have happened through patterning. Because between the ages of 0 and 5, we're just unfiltered. Our brains just absorb everything in our environment. And so although our parents were doing the very best they could, oftentimes the very best they could was detrimental to us, especially later on in life. But the powerful thing is that you can change those, but you have to be aware of it. A friend of mine once told me that we can't change that which we're not aware of. And so by bringing your thoughts to actually consciously live and think, to live on purpose, as I say, or live with intention, you can actually uncover those nagging thoughts that you think maybe are subconscious, and you can make the changes necessary. And so, you know, it's an interesting question, which comes first, the thoughts or the words? And I don't have an answer for that. I know that oftentimes our thoughts are a direct reflection of the words we speak, because so many thoughts of ours are subconscious. But some people will suggest that our words come from the thoughts we think. And I can see both sides. But before I go, I urge you to really embrace the concept that if you could change just a certain percentage of your thoughts a day, in other words, if you were to think intentionally, even if it means taking a specific time out during the day to affirm the way you'd like your life to be, I assure you, you're going to begin to see changes. Even if when you start saying the affirmations, they don't seem necessarily real. They don't feel real. They will in time. And it takes practice. I can tell you, a doctor didn't become a doctor overnight. Your life can change much more quickly than it takes to become a specialist in the medical field. But it takes a sense of discipline and a desire to do so. It's very, very easy to live at the default level, which is just accept life as it is. But what you don't realize is that you've created life as it is. And if that's the case, and I truly believe it is, you can create the life the way you want it to be. And so with that one philosophy that what you give out, you get back, please keep in mind. And I urge you, for the health of the planet, for your health, for the health of the people that come in contact with you, to remember that philosophy. Because law of attraction suggests that that which is likened to itself is drawn. And so I'm going to leave you with one affirmation for you to do. And as you know, affirmations are personal, powerful, and present tense. In other words, they must be in the now. And I can tell you that when you begin any sentence with the word I am, those are two extremely powerful words, that which follows those words is affirming over your life. So be careful about what follows I am. In other words, live intentionally. When you start to say the words I am, be careful what you say afterwards and make sure it's something that you want. And so here's the affirmation. I give out love and joy and find it wherever I turn. I give out love and joy and find it wherever I turn. Everyone have an amazing day. I'm going to sit here in my meditation room for a little while longer. Let me introduce you to it. This is the space that I spend so much time in. And usually I have music going and my water feature is usually going. And this is just where I hang out. Just when I need to spend a little bit of time reconnecting with who I am. Everyone have an amazing day. I look forward to connecting again. And until then, think your life into being what it is that you want it to be. It's that easy. Bye-bye.